right, welcome to the beautiful game. And well, I would have said sorry, but you're enjoying highlights. It's part of the show. Highlights, of course, for the EPL, the just past weekend. Quite interesting title race that we have so far, and that will be the major points of our discussion this morning. My name is Mike Mesikeno, and Saint Sam Adeyemi is in the house with me. Sam, it's always great to have you.
Good morning, Mike, and good morning to our viewers. Thank you for joining us again today. Let's delve into it.
Definitely. So it's all about the title race here. We just saw that match. Sunderland lost their first match at home.
At home, yeah.
You know the funny thing? I expected it. I kind of expect, because you see, that's the thing about whenever a team is doing so badly. It's the same way Liverpool will pick up a result against Arsenal, and when you don't expect, Liverpool are terrible this season. In fact, remember the words of, was it Paul Scholes, who said that Arsenal would be the worst title. If Arsenal should win the league, they'll be the worst champions in recent times, in a while. And that is because all the other teams are performing so badly. So much so that even though Arsenal have dropped 4 points, you are not even sure that City can even take advantage. You are not even, like if it was a City of 4 years back, you would probably say, this title race is over, City will win. But you cannot even say so at this point.
Yes, and this season has not been very, very competitive. Yeah, I should use that word. It's not been competitive. It looks like just a one-horse race. And reason being, like you mentioned, is the fact that the teams below, including the defending champion, the four-time champion on a trot, and the Chelsea's of this world and United of this world are not doing well. You look at Arsenal, despite having lost only one game this season, people still don't trust them to be the winner, and they are not even convincing enough. In recent times, it's looking like that mental blockade, if I can use that word, is about to repeat itself. The drop point again, when City reduced the match 3 points, you had a day to see that game, and then you should be able to get it back to 6 points, but now it's 4 points. Manchester City gives you that vibe one time, and then you don't, what's going to happen next? We saw their last game in the midweek, what they've been seemingly doing in the last few months, playing so well in the first half, but then the second half, they just drop. They just drop, and then you wonder, you look at their match against Newcastle, and you feel, but then Newcastle had enough chances to come back and even win that game. But because of the way Man City has been playing, and that's why, for me, and I have mentioned it repeatedly on this show, I don't think anybody is going to be able to push Arsenal aside in winning this league. I feel it's an Arsenal this thing. We can be looking at the number of points, but just like you mentioned.
While we are going at this, let's take a look at the table. Arsenal, of course, are on top with 4 points. It's 57. I think that they are. Manchester City are in 53. Aston Villa, people don't think that Aston Villa can give a real title chase. Let's take a look at that at the table now.
No, why Aston Villa won't be able to do that is because they're still competing in Europe. And then we haven't seen them give us that Leicester vibe, if I can use that. That's okay, they get to win all games and all of that. Or they are winning games. Yes, you saw the game midweek. It was a long goal victory, and it was a hard-fought one. Tyrone Mings giving a header, and then Asian Wood bringing the ball into the net in that match against Brighton. But those are the things we see sporadically, not those clog moments that you see a team do, which Liverpool did at the beginning of the season, and everyone was thinking, when they start playing well, it's going to be a good one. But then we haven't seen that with Aston Villa. With Manchester City, you can never be sure of the one that will show up.
That will show up.
You really can't. They've got good upgrade in Marc Guehi coming in Antoine Semenyo also joining. Is helped with the attack. Guehi has helped a lot with the defense, and probably one of the signings of the season has to be Gianluigi Donnarumma. But depends on how much.
But that's the thing. Man City had in January, from January last year to January this year, Man City have signed almost a full team of 11 players of star world-class level. I mean world-class level players. Because for me, I will still maintain Donnarumma for me is the best keeper in the world. And that is based off of a title winning season with PSG. There's not been. This is one keeper that I know. When it comes to just what the keeper, the first primary job of the keeper, keep the ball out of the net. I don't think there's anybody better than Donnarumma. That guy.
At this time, I definitely has to be one of the.
I will pick him.
Probably is, he probably is number one.
The newer is no longer the newer that we used to know.
Yano Black.
Also. Yano Black is Yano Black. The past 3 seasons, Yano Black has not been. Yano Black of 4 or 5 seasons ago for me would always be number one, but Yano Black is not there. I mean, I think you
David
start thinking
Raya
of
of Arsenal.
Oh, David Raya has been doing quite well. You see, but he has got Donnarumma. He got Guehi. Guehi is basically England's best defender.
Yeah.
If you look at the Premiership now, Guehi is top 3 defenders in the Premier League.
And one can even see, even from the games he has played, he came in was it on a Thursday and he started on a Saturday, and you can see that difference
That defense
in that
there.
Manchester City defense, how he manages the entire
Pep has
thing.
the materials.
Yes.
It's not like one-on-one. It's not like Arsenal team is better than Manchester City team.
And no, maybe because of the personnel. So you look at it holistically.
Okay, let's take it one-on-one. Let's
So,
start.
from the goalkeeping position, yes.
Let's start goalkeeping position.
Yes.
Raya versus Donnarumma.
Raya, Donnarumma. No, I just want even to look at the even also the backup. I'm not just looking at the starting, because if you look at the starting, there are some
Backup.
places that
Trafford versus
is
Ramsey there?
Kepa Zabalaga.
Same level.
But the right back,
Right back.
they don't have. Manchester City doesn't have a right back.
That is based on Pep.
Manchester City doesn't have a right
Pep
back.
had 6. Before the season started, Pep had 7 centre backs.
Yeah, and
He
then
sent Victor Rocha out.
yes.
He had Vadio, he had Aki, he had Akonji, he had Diaz, he had Stones. Who's the last person? He had 7 centre backs.
Ruben Diaz.
But he decided that he will play Nunes and
As a
Ryan
right back.
Achnouri. I don't understand.
So
there was a talk about Livramento. There was a talk about. He just decided not to.
And that's what I'm saying. So by the time we make that comparison, is it Ben White, even that is not even starting, or Justin Timber?
Okay.
And then
So
you
are we
look
saying
at
that, okay,
the
Arsenal has
same-
a better defense?
Yeah,
Let's
even the
look
same in
at
the
that.
left back as well.
Okay.
And even
let's give it to
in the
Arsenal.
middle.
But in the middle, how do we
It's the
start
same
now?
thing. Rodri is still not Rodri.
Rodri
We
is
need
still
to
not Rodri.
we need
But
to
okay,
understand
but
that.
they talk about class
Nico
and form.
Gonzalez.
Class and form. Well, you know that by class, Rodri is the Ballon d'Or winner.
Yeah.
There is nobody in that now. Rice doesn't come close. When it comes to class.
But
on form, yes.
Yes, on form.
Rice.
That's why you look.
But on
the
class.
Zubimendi and Rice combo seems to have been working well. Yes, I think the only problem they've had is the fact that Odegaard, Eberechi Eze, there's just not really
not
been that,
working.
one
Would you
of
compare
them
to
that
Ryan
has
Cherki,
really.
Foden, Bernardo Silva.
No, Bernardo will always play in any team.
Then let's not even talk about the attack. The front 3.
There is not. If you are picking world level, you have to put a Bernardo there. And what I say is Bernardo has 3 or 4 lives.
But
that
that's Bernardo 2 seasons off.
No.
Bernardo of last season to this season.
But Bernardo of this season
him.
has also been this. That
will not rate
the
him.
thing is, what Bernardo has done this season, in fact, if you are looking at goal and assist, you probably will not rate him as a midfielder. But then the work rate,
The work rate,
oh my
definitely.
God.
But
you
then
can
it comes to
always,
attacking
that's why I
position.
said he will always be in my team if I'm picking a world
They're
11.
picking. I know. But now, attacking position, it doesn't come. The front 3, it doesn't come close. Gyökeres
Yeah.
versus Haaland. What?
Bukayo.
Doku versus Martinelli or Trossard. Doku always takes it. Then is it Cheki or is it Mamouche versus Saka? Saka this season has not been the Saka we know. In fact, Arsenal goals have been coming in spite of their front 3.
But it's sometimes that's a beautiful thing.
It is.
When you have goals coming from everywhere, and almost all the players bringing in something, and which is, I think Zubimendi is it 5 goals in the Premier League? Zubimendi, you're supposed to say the DM also.
Merino, probably one of
Merino as well.
You know what happens?
So it's
let's open the phone lines.
Okay.
Let's open the phone lines. All right. The idea is that the question is this: can Arsenal sustain that title charge? They are 4 points ahead of Manchester City. The numbers to call, you can see them across the screen there: 0201 635 2011, 0201 635 2012. Just call in and let's contribute. We're talking about the title race now. Arsenal are 4 points ahead of Manchester City. Do you think they can sustain it? That draw against Brentford was kind of expected in some ways. It was not going to be an easy match.
It definitely wasn't going to be
Man
an
City
easy
will
match.
also still take. Where is the second match? I don't know if it's at the Etihad. I'll
Yes, at
confirm now.
Etihad. Yes. Arsenal is still coming back to Etihad.
Arsenal is coming to the Etihad.
Yeah.
Right? I'll look at their fixtures. Whilst I'll look at their fixtures, Arsenal fixtures and the Manchester City fixtures.
It's going to be a very tough one for Arsenal, but what we've said here many times is the fact that Arsenal have everything working for them. The fact that the teams below them had not given a good vibe of running for the title. Sometimes it's a good thing for those teams, and it can be a pressure on a team like Arsenal because you're leading the pack, everybody's looking at you. And there seems to also be this kind of consensus among the fans. I mean the opposing fans, like they don't want Arsenal to win, and I really don't get it because I saw the way people were celebrating the Brentford draw. I'm like, what's happening? Why is Arsenal attracting this much hate? It used to be a Manchester City thing and all of that. And you spend all this money and all of, but then Arsenal, I think the universe even owes them that for the past 4-5 seasons. Second. They
need to come up first.
Yeah.
All right. Let's take a look at Arsenal fixtures till the season ends, Sam, and then let's compare both of them. The next, of course, in the FA Cup, they're taking Wigan tomorrow. After that, they're taking Wolves. Let's give it to them. Then, 2 London derbies. They're going up against Tottenham first. Then they're going up against Chelsea. Chelsea will come to their home. Then there's Brighton. Then there's Everton. It's not going to be easy. There's the EFL Cup final. There's Bournemouth. There's Man City. There's Newcastle. There's Fulham, there's West Ham, there's Burnley, and there's Crystal Palace. That is for Arsenal, okay? Now, let's take a look at Manchester City. Considering the fact that, for me, if you look at those matches, Bournemouth is going to be a problem.
To be fair, I don't think there's any match that Arsenal doesn't have the capacity to win from all those games.
Okay, we'll get to it.
Not Brighton, not Chelsea.
Not Chelsea.
No, like, Arsenal has
not Chelsea.
A very good team.
But the team,
very good
team is
team.
not.
So it's just about, I don't know how much, what's his name now? Mikel Arteta is trying to do with these guys now. They need to find a way to block the noise because this is it. 12 games to go. This is it. They just need to block the noise, social media, whatever it is. It just needs to bring the boys.
Okay, we have Farouk on the line. Hello, Farouk. Good morning.
Good morning.
Farouk.
Sir?
How are you?
I'm fine.
Go ahead, talk to us. You're live. Hello? All right. Farouk, go ahead, talk to us.
Okay. Hello?
Go ahead, you are live, talk to us.
I'm coming. I'll see you later.
Okay, we'll see you too.
That was a good one.
All right, so we're talking Arsenal, 0201-635-2011, 0201-635-2012. Can Arsenal sustain the title charge? Sam, just before you pick up, let's look at Man City fixtures. Man City, of course, are taking on Salford a little bit later today by 4 o'clock. Then they're taking on Newcastle. There's Leeds. There's Nottingham Forest. There's West Ham. There's Crystal Palace. Then there's Arsenal in the final of the EFL Cup. There's Chelsea. There's Chelsea, then there's Arsenal, back to back. Then there's Burnley, there's Everton, then there's Brentford, and there's Bournemouth. So I think.
So who look from what you just read out, does look like Man City has a
tougher run. A little bit
because
tougher run.
in a week or in 2 weeks they're playing Arsenal twice at the FA Cup final and then the return leg. In between there's a Chelsea.
You're right. They're choosing Chelsea.
But like I said, all the games you read out for Arsenal are winnable games. Just because they have the quality to do the damage against this side. But like I said, I feel what Arteta needs to do is everyone seems to not believe in you guys. So I want you to cut out all the noise. And that is what a Pep Guardiola will do and Antonio Conte will do. I hope Arteta have got that thing in him also to be able to put the boys together.
Let's take a call. Oluwase is calling from Ogun State. Oluwase, good morning. Welcome to the show.
Good morning, sir.
Go ahead. Talk to us, Oluwase. You are live.
Yes, sir. I really love what you're doing, sir. God bless you, sir.
Thank you so much.
Yes, sir. I'm actually a Chelsea fan.
Okay.
I need to be sincere with you. From the beginning of this season, I've looked at the way Arsenal spends. I talked to some of my friends that are Arsenal fans. I said, don't worry. Looking at what you have gone through and what you have acquired, I think you guys are good to go up with what is on ground. But I need to let you understand, City is not going to take it easy with them. And
City will take, okay.
The reason why I so much don't want Arsenal to win the league again as it goes now, sir, is because some of my friends over there, they were like, no, what we have, we definitely have it, because of the match where they make, I don't go wish where they carry on again.
But Chelsea, you are world champion. You bought João Pedro. You came into this season with ginger. What happened to Chelsea? Talk to me.
Actually, when you look at our squad, to be sincere, when you look at the Chelsea squad that we have, looking at the likes of the new guys that are just coming in, to gel, to blend along will be a bit difficult. And the majority of them, only few. Look at Jalap. Jalap, who happens to be English guy who has played in English, is finding it difficult. So I'm not saying Chelsea competing for the league from the beginning. I told my friends, I said, I'm not saying Chelsea competing for the league. Anything that comes our way, one thing I know is Chelsea will always go at the end of the season. We always have something to go with. We will always have one thing to go with. So that for Chelsea, I'm not saying Chelsea competing for the league, but I know something is at stake for Chelsea.
All right.
But for the Arsenal fan, I told them, I have so many of them that are my friends, said, if this league ends like this, so we will not concede the league carry. My brother, make a no sooner for DSTV again.
Oluwaseyi, thank you. I see. For the sake of haters, I think I want Arsenal to win this league.
Seriously, there are so many of them.
Because you know how if Arsenal should win this league, I will call Arsenal fans. They wear their jersey, investor and the rest. They will come and dance here for us with their jersey.
And they have the personnel, so it's just that, like, I hope we'll be able to put out it. But then Manchester City can always do the damage.
They can always do the damage.
They just need to have.
You can't
those
rule
runs.
them out.
No, we can't. So this team has won it 6 times in the last 8 or 9 years. So it's a strong side.
Okay,
and you cannot just think, oh, maybe they will go, they will fizzle away or something. So Arsenal, they need to just be disciplined. And thankfully, injuries are back. Gabriel Jesus is back, even though Kai Havertz has gone back injured again. But then Bukayo Saka is also back. He came in the game. So the personnel, I think it's only Saliba they are missing. They've got Mosquera, they've got Nkapi, guys that can fill in. They can even bring Durant Timber to the centre back in case of anything. And they've got a reliable goalkeeper in Kepa as well, who has done so well in the EFL. That he has featured and some games he has played in the Champions League. So it's a side that shouldn't look at what people are saying, especially when they call them Corner FC.
Okay. All right. Destiny's on the line. All right, here, Lagos State. Hello, Destiny. Good morning.
Hello. Good morning.
Talk to us, Destiny. You are live.
Okay. I am not like I'm not in support of Arsenal. Not like I am in support of Arsenal.
The way you are laughing already.
But yes, I'm laughing. I actually want Arsenal to win the league. You get.
What club do you support? What's your club? Tell me, what club do you support?
But you see, now I am a blue. I am a blue.
You're blue.
Wow! I cannot believe this.
Which blue? Sky blue or?
I am the world champion. The world champion.
Oh, a Chelsea fan is giving Arsenal the ginger to win the league. Oh, this is over.
You are the first Chelsea fan that I know that wants Arsenal to win the league. I'm a Chelsea fan here. If Arsenal don't win the league, he's one of my DOP years. His name is Olaya Ika. Igwe, if Arsenal does not win this league, Igwe will come and join the show with me one day. Because that's one. Instead of Arsenal to win that league. Let me talk. But go ahead, Destiny. Go ahead, Destiny.
I actually want Arsenal to win the league because they've been trying for like 4 to 5 years now. 4 to 5 seasons now, rather.
Okay.
So with this work rate and the work ethic, I actually want them to lift it this time. You get?
Yeah, you are blessed.
They've been lagging behind.
You are blessed, Destiny. Destiny, this is your name.
For long now.
This your name is guiding you. You are blessed. The only Chelsea fan I know that wants Arsenal to win. Thank you, Destiny. Thank you. Even more in jest, sitting down looking at me right now. My floor director is looking at me. Taiwo, Arsenal are going to win. But okay, well, let's while we're still at this, you can still call in to contribute concerning the title race. Let's talk about the manager crisis as it's happening. There's a lot that's just happening. Everybody's just going around. 4 managers have been sacked in the EPL this season. Started with Enzo Maresca, Ruben Amorim.
No, they're not 4 because Nottingham Forest is responsible for 3. Nottingham Forest alone is responsible for 3 managers.
If we start to count, Enzo Maresca, okay, Nottingham Forest alone is Nuno Espirito Santo, Postecoglou, and now Sean Dyche. So that's 3 for Nottingham Forest. Then you start Ruben Amorim. Then you have Enzo Maresca.
Enzo Maresca in Chelsea. Thomas Frank.
And Brentford. See, so that's already 6 already this season. And with all that is happening, Michael Carrick is manager of the month already for January.
Yeah.
4 wins, 1 draw.
Yeah.
And that means a manager can do a whole lot. It's not just a new manager bounce. The Manchester United, there's no need to talk about Manchester United, they made the right decision. For me, Amorim should have gone since. But look at Chelsea. Liam Rosenau has come in now. Does it fit more? Enzo Maresca, after giving them a trophy, should he have been given more time?
Yes, and I think he's the only manager that has been sacked. But not to use the word sack, they said it was via mutual consent. I really feel he has done a lot and he deserves to have gotten more time with them. But fortunately, they brought in a guy that seems to make everyone happy. When I'm talking about everyone now, talking about the players, they seem not to have any issues with it. Despite, because some of the comments some of them have made, from even Cole Palmer to the captain, Reece James, everybody seems to be making good comments about it. Even though I saw a lot from Chelsea fans that they were not really pleased with the fact that you're bringing in Liam Rossini. The first probably should have been some of the guys in under 21 or under 18, like McFarlane, that should have been given that promotion. But then McFarlane had a coaching, I think, for the 2 or 3 games before Rossini took over, and so things like that. But then he has been able to put a kind of structure for him. But like we were talking about it the last time I was on this show, some of these managers, are they good enough to be trusted with big jobs like this? So far, Rossini hasn't done so badly. Yes, he lost his first game, but then he has done well. And he talked about Carrick, and then
Carrick is a stopgap. Carrick is interim, at least to the end of the season.
But that's the thing. Solskjaer was supposed to be an interim.
And then he got the job, and then things started happening.
We got players
I understand. And people are already calling for Carrick to take.
Yeah, based on the performance so far. Then that's because the truth is that, who are those coaches out there that you want to go for?
But there are a lot of coaches that are available now. I mean, we're talking about Europe now. Look at Marseille.
De
Zerbi out already.
For example, if a De Zerbi gets United, while it's justified in the sense that Zenit St. Petersburg, Middlesbrough, Olympic Marseille, Sassuolo in Italy, and now if he gets that kind of job, that's unlike. And I feel this has nothing to do with Carrick. He did a decent job with Middlesbrough, but that was just probably the only thing.
Okay, we'll pick up with that.
Yes, he had a lot of games with them, but then that probably is all he had.
We have Ajiboye on the line. Hello, Ajiboye. Good morning. You're live. Talk to us. Ajiboye, you're live. Hello, Ajiboye. Okay, when you can, please keep trying. 020-1635-2011 and 2012. So yes, we're talking about his and then he has English experience. He has experience in
England. Yes, what he did with Brighton, I think everybody understands that.
So in fact, there's talk that he definitely will pick a job in EPL. But look, while we're all on this now, look at Evangelos Marianakis, the most impulsive owner. Even Abramovich will not do what Marianakis is doing.
So what he has done is that he probably is going to push Nottingham Forest back into the relegation. And why is that? Is by managers are not going to. You won't be able to attract good managers again, because everyone has seen. How can you sack 3 managers? 3 managers in the space of a season. It has never happened before.
You can still sack this one that's coming.
It has never happened before.
Vitor Pereira is the one that was supposed to come in.
Vitor Pereira did well in Portugal and all of that, but then I hope it doesn't follow through. But this is it.
Okay.
Nottingham Forest got into Europe last season, but now we know where they are. Yes, they've done badly, but then all of this. Sacking and all of that, it's not helping as well.
It's not helping as well. Okay, I think we lost that call. I just keep trying to call in. At times, whenever what's happening is I know that the number of calls calling me at the same time, so at times it could jam. That does happen. 0201-635-2011, 0201-635-2012. Now, people are talking about Liverpool and Arne Slot. That Arne Slot should be part of that manager.
Nah, definitely
crisis.
not.
Okay, Andrew's on the line. Before we talk about Liverpool and Arne Slot. Andrew, good morning. Good morning, Andrew.
Yeah, good morning.
Andrew, you are live. Talk to us.
Yeah, good morning. I'll give it to Arsenal all the way.
Arsenal all the way. Are you an Arsenal
Yeah.
fan, Andrew?
Yeah, I'm an Arsenal fan.
When did you start supporting Arsenal?
Live, I'm an Arsenal fan for life.
When did you start? Is it when you were born? You say when did you start supporting Arsenal?
Since when I was born, Arsenal.
Okay.
So the point is this now.
Guess the family is Arsenal.
Over the past 3 seasons, you know that Arsenal have become second place and they've bottled a number of times. You don't think that with just 4 points, were you not scared after that draw to Brentford? Were you not scared? Is there no possibility that you think that Arsenal can bottle it this season?
Arsenal. Yeah. This season, I'll give it to Arsenal.
All right, thank you very much, Andrew. Thank you. Andrew has made it quite clear. He's going to give it to them. All right, so Sam, yeah, we're talking about Liverpool. Arne Slot. Should what he did last season, should it give him enough credit in the bank for him to stay until the end of the season, no matter what happens?
Yes, definitely it should. You don't get to come into the league and from your first season you get to win it against a perennial winner. I mean, a back-to-back winner. I'm talking about Guardiola, and then you go ahead and win that tournament, especially for a team that suffered the season before. So you need to give him this time. Yes, they've given a lot of money, he's signing and signing. I just think he needs to review those signings.
But you're talking about signings. Look at the defense now. There's basically no number two after 2 of them are gotten injured. There was that shout from the beginning of the season that you strengthen all across the team. There was too much of attack. It's now looking like you really didn't need an Isak. Why so? A Gakpo can come in and play that 9. You had Rio Ngomunga. Ngomunga was the best player at
during the preseason. Yeah, and everybody was expecting that boy to be his breakout season.
Federico Chiesa and his workload. Okay, I'll pick up on that. Hello. All right, sorry about that. You had a Federico Chiesa who gives 110% whenever he has the time to come into the game. You see those kind of things. So, Maguire, you lost him on the last day because you did not prioritize his signing. January came. There was even now I even hear that Maguire was even offered to Madrid. He was being bandied around. 20 million, but you wanted to get him free after spending. Why didn't you go for Maguire? What is wrong? Why didn't they try to balance their signings? Why is it so much attack heavy?
And it's sometimes unfortunate because we do know that every signing doesn't just, it's not a decision of one man. There are a lot of people around. So it looks like everybody sees that Liverpool needs a reinforcement in the defense, but not Liverpool. I mean, the people in Liverpool alone, they don't see it. Because every other person knew that coming into that season, the fact that you're losing Trent Alexander-Arnold already, you know you need to strengthen that right back. And then you went to go and get an attacking, a winger, I should say, not even a right back.
Let's wrap up with Andrew from Ikoyi. That's our last call on the show today before we wrap up. Hello.
Oh.
Go ahead, talk to us. You're live.
Yo, this is Collins.
This is what?
Collins, bless him.
Okay, Collins. Okay, go ahead, talk to us. You're live.
Yeah, can you listen to me?
Go ahead, you are live.
Yeah, I'm an Arsenal fan.
Okay, you think you guys will win it this season?
Yeah.
All right.
Possible that we win because you're feeling the pressure of Man City, winning them by 4 points.
Yeah.
But we still have hope because in like the last 5 or 6 seasons, we haven't won it.
Okay.
We still have faith that this season was Man City are pressuring us. So to God, we have faith to win it.
All right. Thank you very much. Sam, let's hear your thoughts finally on Liverpool, and then let's wrap up the show.
So going into the summer, I expect them to make that a priority. Yes, they've brought in 2 good young talents, but then that's not what they need. They brought Jeremy Jacquet and then Leon, who is injured. Both of them are actually injured. So they need to go ahead and scout for good defenders, ready to start. Ibu, Konate, and Virgil van Dijk cannot always be what you...
Salah go?
I don't think so.
They need him.
I don't think so. But then if good money comes, why not? But I really think he should...
If he doesn't qualify for the Champions League, should he be sacked?
No. But no. Liverpool shouldn't let go of Arne Slot. I know there's that people, there is that fan base They're already looking at the Xabi Alonso coming back and all of that. But I think Arne Slot is still that man, to help the team going forward.
Thank you so much, Sam. It's been such a pleasure.
It's good to be here. Lest we forget, Derby d'Italia. It's a special Valentine. Is
wonderful. Juventus will be up against Inter Milan.
Yes, yeah.
We're looking forward
special
to
Valentine one.
Definitely. We're going to be looking forward to that. Thank you so much, Sam, for that update. It's been a pleasure, as always, having you on the show. Thank you for those of you who contributed and called into the show. We've had a wonderful time. We will see you next week. Bye-bye.
Argentina, champions of the world!